Hello guys, welcome back to part 2 of getting the AUDI A4 to a healthy state. So previously you saw me take everything apart. The engine pretty much looks a mess at the moment. But we shall continue. So in this episode, or part if you like, I'll be reinstalling all the new bits that I've bought. But before we get into that, let me just show you what I've got. I know I did show you already, but I'll show you again. And also a bit of an update, that water pump belt, I managed to get that off. All I had to do was just put a 24 socket onto the balance shaft, and yeah, I had to just use that to hold the engine from turning. But I'll show you all of that. So that's the pulley. Also got a new bolt. This is a left-handed thread, so normally you know, normal situation you turn right to get the bolt out. This one you have to turn left. It was a bit awkward, but got it out in the end. So that's the pulley. It looks pretty good. Teeth's alright. They're not in bad condition. Not a lot of force on it, I don't think. So, you know, the water pump should be free spinning. So I've got a better layout this time of all the parts. So you got the oil cooler housing gasket, got that from February sign. The turbo outlet, I'll see if I get to do this today. I might not, but I'd love to get that done. Yeah, that's for the turbo outlet, or oil return line. We've got the idler rollie for the belt, tensioner for your auxiliary belt, water pump belt, PCV valve, upper timing chain cover already with the gaskets, and also it's got another gasket on the inside. We've got new water pump, and it has all the little bits inside the box for it. We've got thermostat, we've got the temperature sensor, you've got some O-rings in there as well, and also got a new bolt for the water pump pulley, new insert as well. That was a decent little kit, to be honest. So I just need to set that one up, put all the new sensors in, and I need to get that cleaned up, these two things cleaned up, so I can put that back in as well. So the last one, I didn't have these tabs where you screw in the injectors into. It was completely wrong on that one. Also, there's another tab. That tab was, I believe it was there, so it's completely the wrong one. So yeah, I've gone ahead and got a new one. It's alright. These on the old one, this is what's going wrong, I believe. I think they're not making it all the way, or it's overshooting. So yeah, so just join me while I replace this. And also for the injectors, I bought a new bought some new O-rings. Let me just make sure that you've seen that. So I've got all 4 of them as well, so I'll be replacing that. Also got an injector seat cleaning kit, so I'll be going to remove the injectors. You have to clean where it seats, or else you won't get a good seal. So I've got that already as well, so I'll be doing that in this video as well. So I'll get all of this cleaned up now, and then we'll start with reinstalling everything. Also I need to get the torque settings up as well, because a lot of these parts need to be torqued down to the right torque settings. So yes guys, so if you just sit back and relax, and hope you enjoy the video. Guys, I'm gonna put the cover on this one just because I don't want anything to fall in, but I won't talk it up. I'll just put it on just for now, just to keep dust out and stuff. Alright, you didn't hear the clutch go on the drill, so that means I didn't go all the way. Alright, that's just to keep it on there until it's time to torque everything up. So that is now cleaned up.
Slowly at the top. Money on my mind. Care what they yarning about me in particular. Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know what chasing for me. All I know like the bank bomb on but I'm gonna the show my love. If you want to see like Jack come I don't find anybody no money I want but they out to people they love. What to get I shall get it it's 11 I wanna get another one I go they can do it in I love. Waiting you love be waiting I love. Waiting I love I go do a weed of my apple. Coco no be vodka. Star money changer. Oh na no the ways that we star money changer. Just carry on, be no time. Bad boy thing, I dey fight, and at the same time, me I dey high. What the no stand out, calm down, no dey fight like my wine, no deep right. Sick about see.
Right guys, so I've just googled the torque settings for the oil cooler housing. As we can see, should be, if it's M8 volts, which is what I've got, should be 9 newton meters. So that's what I'll be talking that down to, and then I've got some other settings up there. So yeah, let's get that. Okay. A little bit of Loctite. Right guys, so coolant pump, I know it says bell cover, but I done other research and it says it should be 9 newton meters. So 9 newton meters, so that's what I'm gonna do it up to, and then go on from there. Don't forget to put your O-ring as well. I almost did. Let's replace the O-rings. Quite ready to go in. New O-ring, a little bit of oil in the ends, which make the part goes on these. Right guys, so we've hit sort of like a milestone. Water pump, oil cooler is fully installed, and it's all torqued down as well. Yeah, this part was a little bit fiddly get back into here, so now that's back in. Move on back to the auxiliary belt, and then hopefully once that's done we can start assembling the front again. So on the other one you can see that O-ring there. You can see that O-ring. There's also one on the hair. Lightens a little bit. So that one is another gasket there as well. So you got the blue O-ring. So blue one. Now this little white one. It's the one that's meant to go. If I can get this to focus. It's the one that's meant to go there. So all of them guys, just put a little mark on them so I know where they came from. Alright, so I'll get started. Start with number one. Now that's the little kit that I've got. So I'll be using these to expand and to crush this little one, because you have to expand it to get it onto that bit of the injector, and then we have to put it on this one. So yeah, just have a look.
So we are coming here with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reaping, we coursing on. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to. Thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earning, that us for the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, blessings fall by my right hand. What's the toast for the friends that take off the below? One time did sit down in a class and report. Then only set the road and go on with the road. Third form, me say me try a thing. And you know it formed out to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with credit, I sing. Yeah, see me all digging, soon get the higher ring. Like hello, problem, say I just shot ya. Saw your photo, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes, that's the motto. If me the butter pass through your soul, can't ball in my life, man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the earning, that us for the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, let this fall by my right hand. But I go to the friends with the car with me road. One time they sit down in the class and report. Then only set the road and go on with it, go on with it. That's how blessings upon me. And send me to tell them a story. That's how blessings upon me. And that's how I'm gonna give him the glory. I'm with the light. Jah knows my passion ignites it. Got the music get me excited. I'm coming like a post. Blessings all for my life. My thank God for the journey, the earning, that us for the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends that take off the load. One time they sit down in a class and we put them only set the road and we go on with the road. Toast, yeah. Toast. Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to. Thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earning, that us for the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, see blessings fall by my right hand. What's that toast for the friends that take off the below? One time we did sit down in a class and we poured then only set the road and we go on with the road. Toast.
can see, we've got new seals on all of them. Man, these ones a little bit difficult to get on, but not bad. Some of these are damaged. Like that one. This one definitely needed replacement. Look at that. Yeah, that's good. Yep. All 4 rebuilt. So now I'll get started on now that's done. I've got the inlet manifold all sorted now. So now I just need to clean the holes for the injectors. Alright guys, I've got them cleaned up as best as I can. So that's what they look like. It's a bit cold out here. So now I'm able to start the reassembly. I just need to take these out. moment of truth. Everything's back. Time to give her a start and hear how she sounds like. No more hitting sounds.